close to you.
Welcome back to the 7 Show.
I don't think so.
Tara Bruce and myself. Yet another Sunday. We are live here. And
We can barely hear you, Justin.
really?
Uh-oh. Can y'all hear me?
When y'all lean forward, we hear you great.
Okay.
Let me adjust the microphone here. Let me go ahead and do that. Tyra hates when the microphone's on camera though. There we go. How about that? Is that better?
Yes,
Much better. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's do that again. Rewind. Blah, 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 blah. Welcome back to the 10-7 show, y'all, with Tara Goose, and myself. We
What's
are
up?
live once again on a Sunday to talk all the relationship talk that y'all want to talk about. Got a nice topic for y'all, one that we can really dig into and talk about. Some new 10-7 letters, some new would you rathers, and all that good stuff. But always, how I like to start the show, I got to ask y'all, how y'all been?
Good, man.
I'm here.
Okay, I can dig that.
Yeah.
You?
I'm good.
And
All
you,
right.
Justin? How are you,
Well,
Justin?
since you asked, no, I'm good.
See?
Not much going on. The snow hit us this weekend.
Yeah.
It was out there, it was blowing around all crazy, and we didn't know if it stopped snowing or if we didn't know what was going on. But hope y'all are being careful out there if you got hit by this snowstorm over here in the northeast and some of the south. Definitely be careful, take chances, and drive fast. With that being said,
He said take chances and drive fast. He did. It happened.
Oh my goodness. Why did you do that?
I'm sorry, I don't mean it. I don't mean it.
Or do you?
Do not follow that advice. Please. And if you follow and something happens, it's not our fault.
No.
At
We
all.
don't want no letters and no lawyers calling us.
No, please.
Not at all. But with all that being said, I think it's probably about time for everybody's favorite part of the show. And for those that don't know, it's the part of the show where we ask you. We ask you, would you rather? What would you rather do? We give you two situations, and what would you rather do? And of course, as always, would you rather is brought to us by who, Tara?
Therapeutic billing. All right, there we go. So Therapeutic Billing is the largest minority-owned and women-led medical billing and medical credentialing firm in the United States. Therapeutic Billing offers medical credentialing, re-credentialing, medical billing, virtual assistant services, and bookkeeping services. To contact Therapeutic Billing, the telephone number is 610-228-2029, and the web address is www.therapeuticbilling.com. Once you get to the website, there's a contact form where you can put in your information and what services you're looking for, and a member of the Therapeutic Billing team will reach out to you.
Well, there you have it. Make sure y'all reach out to Therapeutic Billing.
Mm-hmm.
Get y'all a virtual assistant. I don't know, get y'all one of them, Joe. Let me tell you right now. You want to feel like a boss? A virtual assistant for Therapeutic Billing. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather? Who's got the would you rather today?
Me.
What you
All
got?
right.
All right, so here's the first one. Remember, the would you rathers are would you rathers, either or, no in between, no rationalizing.
Mahalo.
Hola, you still in Hawaii? Good
Aloha.
Lord, girl. Aloha. Bring me back some sun and heat, please. All right. So here's the first one. Would you rather travel the world for a year, all expenses paid, or have $40,000 to spend on whatever you want?
Travel the world.
Travel the world.
Yes. All expenses paid?
Yep.
What? Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep.
I would definitely travel the world.
That was an easy
Definitely.
Yes. Sheena, I know you would travel the world.
one.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and since we're kind of like pretty much off duty as far as parenting is concerned, we definitely travel.
Right? Hey, we out.
Wow.
All right, good. I'm glad we all have a consensus on this.
A lot of people can buy whatever they want with the $40,000 they get in their paycheck.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly.
$40,000
true.
ain't a lot. That's
And then they're gonna tax it.
I think that's one of them suckers bets.
Right.
Mhm.
And then they're gonna tax it. So you
Yep.
have to get $40,000.
Yeah. Nah. I'll travel around the world.
Mhm.
Yep. Yep.
Knox said
I'm
the
with you,
wall.
Mike Knox. All right, here's the next one. Would you rather have a completely automated home or a self-driving car?
A completely automated home.
Yeah, I don't trust those self-driving cars. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the automated home.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
gonna go
that might be
automated
kind of
car.
creepy too. Like, what if my home gets mad at me and locks me in?
Right, like that's what happened in iRobot. Remember, they was trying to kill him in the home. So I don't know. Like what if my home turns on me?
What if your car turns on?
True. Oh my
Nah,
gosh.
nah.
Don't trust the
But
robots.
if your car turns left and it was supposed
But-
to turn right?
But those self-driving cars, aren't they like, haven't there already been accidents because of them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I'll stick with the home, even though that kind of creeps me out too.
Yeah, I'll stick with the home too. That creeps me out. Like, what if my house decides to lock me in the bathroom
Right.
or turn off the cold water while I'm in the shower?
Right.
Don't piss it off.
how would I know? How would I know if I pissed my home off? Like, what did I do?
The new
If
screen
you
movie.
clean the room
Yes.
and the
Yes.
hot water stop, put
Go-
it back the other
Go back
color.
to the other color.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's true.
I know, but I'm talking like fully automated. Like everything is
Yo,
automated.
but
That thing might start
also-
turning on the gas.
If you ever in the shower and all of a sudden you don't have no more hot water, also make sure you and I didn't just get out of an argument or into an argument. Because I do petty stuff.
What?
Justin.
I'll
You
do
know
petty stuff like turn on all the hot water everywhere else in the house. So
You
eventually
do
you'll-
not want to start this game with
Okay,
me.
you know
I
what?
might do it without an
You
argument.
Don't.
can.
Okay.
All right.
I
Well,
want to say
Because-
tune in
If y'all-
next to
if
see
y'all
how
are
we done
gonna
messed
do
each
that,
other up.
because
please record it because
I am.
well, I'm
Oh,
gonna
I'ma
tell
get
you
'em.
one thing. She already started with me.
What I do?
You snuck in there and took my towel while I was in the shower.
Oh, I did. That was like 2 years ago.
That was like
oh
2 months
my
ago.
god,
It was not 2 months ago. If I did, Christian must have did it because it wasn't me.
No, it was no.
I did not take your towel 2 months ago.
It only happened once.
Okay, that was not 2 months ago. You need some ginkgo biloba. That was before
Do we
COVID.
Need, do we need? No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
you go below.
She needs to get before COVID.
It was before COVID.
It was like 2 months ago.
It was not. I remember because that's when you had to walk down the hallway stark naked.
Okay, overshare.
Okay, sorry. But I don't think it was 2 months ago. But yeah, okay. All right. Well, then we on then. Let's do it. All right. Let me give y'all one more.
You
round.
think I would have waited that long to get her back?
No, probably not.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's
And
the last.
you super petty if it was 2 years ago and you mentioned
Right,
it.
exactly. I'm petty, but I ain't super petty.
Yeah, right. You
I
petty.
think we have to ask Christian because I don't. It might have been. You know, this whole pandemic time is different than pre-pandemic time. The time is different. Okay.
She got built-in excuses now.
Whatever. Here we go. Here's the last one, and this is good for all of us here because we like to travel and do stuff like this. So here we go. Would you rather live on a beach or in a cabin in the woods?
Cabin in the woods.
I'm gonna say beach.
Cabin in the woods on a lake.
I'm going
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
I'm going to say on the beach, but let me give you a reason why. But let me give you a reason why I wouldn't if I were to decide the forest or whatever it was. I always have these weird dreams about tidal waves,
Okay.
and that would be my only fear. Like one time I was walking by the beach in the dark and I couldn't see the water, and it just kind of freaked me out. I could hear it, I couldn't see it, freaked me out.
Okay.
That is weird.
Yeah. So it was like I would rather live near the beach because that just make me think summer, and I'm hoping I'm like Florida beach, Texas beach, California beach, no winter.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's sunny all year round, beach. If it's all like northeast weather, give me the woods or whatever it was.
I don't know, but it would have to be like a glamorous, like a Treehouse Masters type something in the woods. If we was in the woods. Like,
I definitely would love a cabin. I mean, I like to go camping, and so that's.
I like to go glamping too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna take the beach because
Well, that's all right. You take the beach. When we're ready to come to the beach, we'll come see you, and then when you're ready for a little respite, you can come to
No,
the
it's
woods.
right. We have a freshwater beach on our lake.
For that.
There you go.
there you
All
go.
right.
Like,
on our link.
well, that was Would You Rather, brought to you by Therapeutic Billing. Thank you very much for everyone chiming in on that. We appreciate you. Of course, you can always chime in at any time. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out all of our shows from the past, all our Would You Rathers and all of our Dear 10-7s, which we are about to get into. But make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe too.
Yes.
But it's time for Dear 10-7. Hey, and I'm about to. I forgot I'm doing the first one.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Justin. You got it.
Here we go. Dear 10-7, my husband always punishes me. Sorry, I'm not going to laugh. Here we go. My husband always punishes me and shows no interest in our relationship. He sleeps on the sofa and storms in and argues with me. He says it's because I drink too much.
He wants to laugh.
Okay.
Even days when I do not drink or periods of time when I do not drink, he still does this. I just want a loving, caring relationship. I realize my drinking is part of the problem, but I feel we are in a cycle where he punishes me and then I don't want to change. That's the end of it.
What's the question?
Well, I'm going to just tell you what's wrong with him. He's fed up.
Yeah.
He's fed
I
up
mean,
with your jump.
Yeah.
you fed up with your drinking?
I'd like to know, how much do you drink? Are you like falling down drunk? Are you so drunk that you forget to pick the kids up from school?
Are you
Are you
pissy
so
drunk?
drunk that you're losing track of time? Because I can understand that frustration.
She's getting drunk enough that it changes his whole perspective on her.
Right.
Yeah.
And she's drinking enough where it's impacting their marriage. So he must be.
Well, he don't even want to sleep in the same bed.
She probably get pissy drunk and pee in the bed.
Oh.
So that would not work for me.
He tired of you pissing on him, lady. Go to AA.
Probably wake up with the drunk hangover breath right in his face. No, he don't want that.
He don't want that.
He don't want that.
Ew, David. Yeah.
So he's sick of your stuff. And see, you don't want to change. When he gets mad at you about it, you don't want to change because he gets mad at you about it.
Not because you want to stop drinking to be a better person.
You don't want to change because he got mad. So you're like, all right, you gonna yell at me? Well, I ain't gonna change nothing. Like that's.
I'm about to go drink this tequila.
You just want to be spiteful now too?
Tequila.
Listen, man.
Justin, do you see these things popping up on the side there?
I was. I'll take care. I'll take care. I mean, we've gotten to the point where we're famous enough where people do this. So.
I know. Like, what are y'all doing? Stop.
Okay.
They're not even watching. So don't worry.
No, it's probably a Robo thing.
Yeah,
oh
exactly.
God.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. All right, you want me to take the next one?
I thought I was doing the next one. But you can take it. All right. Hold on. Okay. Dear 10-7, I've ended a 4-year romantic relationship. When times were good, they were very good. I had some of the most joyful and wonderful experiences of my life with him. My children and his family, we were planning to spend the rest of our lives together. What happened? However, when the going got rough, he started seeing other women. And later, he was hateful to one of my tween children.
Yeah, no, you ain't gonna be mean to my kid.
Oh, okay. That's when the She-Hulk come out. Even as I write this last part, I am appalled. I know in my head the relationship had to end, yet I continue to cry over the loss every day, and my sleep remains disturbed. What's the matter with me that I'm pining? That's what she says.
Pining.
Pining. I'm sorry. Pining over a man who turned so sour. I should feel relieved, right?
Yeah.
How can I help myself move through this? Girl, where is your She-Hulk at? And it doesn't matter what's going on between you and him. He shouldn't be getting snippy with your child. Because let me tell you something. When the She-Hulk come out, all bets is off. You don't mess with my baby. That's when I turn into a black bear and I'll maul you. You don't mess with my baby.
Yeah. I mean, so times got rough and you were just like, all right, I'm gonna start seeing other women. Like,
yeah, I would just cheat because we having a rough time. So if that's any indication of how he handles anything, uneven times, then you don't need to marry.
You dodged the bullet.
You dodged the bullet.
Be grateful. And if you can't sleep, get you some ashwagandha. You'll be all right.
And a little rose thing.
Yep. Get you. That's right. Get you a little robe. The ashwagandha. You reach that climactic moment, you'll sleep like a baby. Don't worry. Listen, there's plenty more men out here.
And my thing is, would you rather marry this man and lose the respect of your daughter? Because that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't want your kid to see you in a quasi-abusive relationship.
Absolutely. It's very disturbing.
Children learn what they live, so move on. You'll be okay.
Trust me, you will get over it.
Real quick.
I don't know. You must don't have the eye of the tiger in you when it comes to your baby, because
I can't imagine if you.
The letter would have been over after that sentence right there.
Letter to her tween child, which means the child is under 13.
Under 13. Let me tell you something. That letter would have been like, now I sit here in prison. Y'all mind donating to my GoFundMe page.
Play
help my lawyer out because I was temporarily insane.
Yeah,
after this man yelled at my child.
Definitely dodged a major bullet. Sheena, you're absolutely right. She definitely dodged a bullet.
Yeah,
you should be grateful. You should be grateful that he did you a favor. He showed you exactly who he was. Move on. You'll be okay. You will definitely be okay. I promise you. Give it a year or so. You won't even remember what he looked like.
Nope. Okay, guys.
Sound like she digmatized.
There are other peens in the world. You can find another one.
Ladies, it's so many out there. Why? Why are you dealing with that? Good peen come a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
You don't have to deal with that.
And not only that, you don't have to have a relationship with somebody to get some peen. He could just be the maintenance man until you find the man that you want to spend time with.
I ain't gonna go that far.
Well, I'm just saying it's an option.
If that's what you need.
How you two married women know how much?
Oh God!
How many people you could get for a dime?
I wasn't always married.
I wasn't always married. We know the deal. We gotta have a show about that. Like,
how much you can get for a dime?
Let me tell you.
I ain't gonna act like I was wondering the same thing when she said it. Like,
but no, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not at a shortage. There's no shortage out here of that.
No,
there's no shortage.
Right.
Well, there are some single women out here that say that they are.
It's just maybe they're saying it's a shortage of good men, but I'm talking about if all she wants is something sexual, and that's it. It's no shortage.
Yeah, you get that.
Now, if you're looking for, a certain type of man, then yes, it probably is. But I mean, if that's what you decide to do, because some women decide to be celibate or whatever, it's no shortage. Like they everywhere. They all over the place. And I'm sure about 10 out of 10 of them will probably have sex with you.
I mean, especially if you're not like a beast. I don't know too many women. Like, you can walk in the mall and be like, hey, would you? And most dudes will be like, yup. Like, it's not like it's hard.
This not for women. It's not hard. Maybe for men.
Is it hard? Is it hard for you, gentlemen? Like, prior to you being married?
Yes.
How much tail were you getting?
No.
You said nope. We're not doing that.
For real? Now you gonna sit here on national?
Disappointing and depressing. I have none. I used to sit home and I used to watch reruns
from the pitch of
play my
Let
Xbox.
me move away from you. So when that
because he about to get struck.
I don't want to get singed.
Well, nobody there.
I don't want to get singed.
He said, "Well, nobody there."
The eyes of the Lord are in every place.
I was the only one
beholding the good as well as the evil.
Okay.
That's how I was available when you called.
What?
Oh, he's good. He's good, Tyra. He's good.
He tried it. I told you he did.
That's why I was available when you called.
You see the flip? Do you see the flip? Y'all see?
Mind you, she called me at like 10 o'clock in the morning.
I did, after he got off night work.
Who's available at 10 o'clock in the morning?
A lot of people. Goose gets up early.
But somebody that ain't getting them from nobody.
You was getting off of work. He was getting off of work.
I don't believe you.
All right, let's get on to it. Let's get on to
Take the next one there. All right, Goose is going to do the third one. Can you see? You want your glasses?
Teddy has become part of the show.
Yeah.
Right
you hear her? I'm sorry.
She want to come in.
She
wants to come in. Yeah.
Well, let her in. This is pandemic time. People, dogs and babies be at staff meetings. Who cares?
We're busy. We're trying to do something, dog.
She don't care.
Hi,
Show everybody.
Come here.
I definitely need an 800 number to
come here. I don't know if I can show her to you because
she's huge.
Come here.
Teddy. What up, Teddy? Teddy.
Yes, you go. That's your good girl. Okay.
All right.
Now go away.
All right. Your start, Teddy. Your start.
Yes.
Where were we?
This is gonna be
Brian said he need to call in. Where's our phone?
Oh, to call in? Oh, you wanted to call? I thought you meant like 800 number.
Oh my goodness!
Like a pick up the phone. I guess that would be 900 number.
Yes.
Go ahead, Goose. Read the doggone story.
Right. Dear 10-7, I met the man of my dreams. He is the love of my life and my soulmate. He has recently been arrested for not updating his whereabouts as he's a registered sex offender.
Wait. Read that again. Hold on.
I wasn't going to
rewind.
Hold on, wait. As he is a registered sex offender.
Yes.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
He was wrongly accused and did his time.
Oh,
he will most likely go back to prison for a few months because of not updating his address. I love this man. He's a good man, and he's good to me. We are both madly in love, and I will support him regardless. I've lost friends and a couple of family members because they are not happy with my choice. They refuse to see his side of the story. I can't.
Why?
Why can't they just be happy for me? Is it so bad that I support my fiance? How do I handle people judging me and making a choice that makes me happy? Woo!
Okay,
well,
I mean, things first.
We don't know what he did to be a registered sex offender.
Right. That's what he could have been railroaded. Like, he could have been 18 and the girl was maybe 14 if it was that situation. You know what I mean? There's been situations like that where they were young. Huh? No, it's not acceptable, but like he wasn't, or he could have been 16 and the girl was like 12 or 13 and they have slapped that,
2.5 years.
Yeah, they have slapped it and some people as a sex offender. So I would say before I pass judgment that I would need to know the circumstances surrounding that sex offender. Now, if he was out here messing with kids and raping women and all kinds of stuff like that, and he, girl,
listen.
Girl, you need help because you about 6 fries short of a Happy Meal.
Listen.
Well, I mean, we watch every Friday night.
Love at the
lockup, love more lockup. I mean, these women actually seek out, women and men actually seek out people who are incarcerated, sending them money. Then they come home and they're not the person that they thought they was. But I mean, I don't know. I'm curious to know what he did to have to be registered as a sex offender.
Listen, regardless of what he did, he was found guilty and he had to do what he had to do.
Exactly. And why was it like? It seems like it's so simple. I don't live here anymore. Change your address and then you won't be in trouble.
And see, that's my thing. Like, if you know that that's what you're supposed to be, that means number one, he's not a law-abiding citizen. He's not really trying to prove that he changed. He's just trying to hide. And why are you not registered? See, to me, that's real sneaky to me. Like, was you out here messing around with kids? Is that why you're not supposed to live across the street from the playground? Huh?
Yeah.
And my thing is, right? My thing is because that type of stuff, you need therapy. You need therapy. You need help like that. Those feelings and emotions, and even if you out here raping women and stuff, it's not really about the sex. It's about like power and all that stuff. You need help to continue to be able to, withstand those urges. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. You left out too much of the story for us to be.
Yeah, there definitely are some holes in this story, and I think as far as like your friends and family are concerned, they probably don't want to watch you go down this road.
Exactly.
So it's probably easier for them to remove themselves from the situation because you're not going to listen. You've already made up your mind. So don't call me when this thing goes left. Like I told you, I warned you. You're an adult. You're going to do what you want to do. But you couldn't just find a nice boy that works at the Home Depot. Like what the world?
Right. I'm willing to take care of him. Like,
I mean, he might work at the Home Depot. I mean, prior to him.
And I'm not saying it's okay. So, like lots of people have records, but what gives me pause is the sex offender part. Like, I just need to know.
Yeah. Well, like I said,
especially if you have children in your home. Come on.
Right. Are you going to lie about that too?
Regardless of what he did, he was found guilty. You know, like. We know some people are railroaded, but whatever. You need to do what you need to do while you're fighting it, if that's what you choose to do. You dig what I'm saying? So if you didn't change your address with your PO, then that's what happens. Now for the chick. Just like you have feelings for this dude, your family and your friends have feelings. Mm-hmm. So you want them to change the way you feel.
They feel.
No, they want you to change the way you feel about this dude, just like you want them to change the way they feel. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if they're not with it, they're not with it.
Yeah. And you can't be mad at them.
And you can't be mad at them.
Because they have your best interest at heart. They have a right to feel the way they feel. Mm-hmm. And I mean, you know, like I'm not saying the guy can change anybody. He may definitely have turned around, but you need to use wisdom and give him time to show you that he is truly a changed man. Absolutely. Before you walk away from your whole support system.
Absolutely.
For a man who could have brought you something home.
What did Mike Knox say? Something home that you can't wash off.
Left too much out.
She did, and that's worrisome too. Like, you know, why are you leaving that out? Because you know that's going to weigh heavily on what we say to you. Yeah. So if y'all writing into us, please be honest. We need the details. If y'all want our honest opinion, you need to put the details in.
Yeah, and when did y'all meet, and how long have you known this?
She was a pen pal, and they say anything in jail. They will tell you anything you want to hear.
And sometimes they have more than one woman.
Get those panties ready for when they get out. They'll tell you anything.
Yep.
Okay, anything you want to hear. They'll say it. What you want me to write, they'll write it.
Yep.
Come on now.
And
they getting it. They've got months to butter you up. Like, come on. How stupid are you? All right, moving on.
That wouldn't work on me. All right, let's move on. Let us move on.
Yes.
You ready, Justin?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Oh, we don't have another one?
No, that was it.
No, that was it, Justin.
Oh, that was still Dear 10-7, huh?
Yeah. We are half an hour in.
I thought we moved on from that.
Y'all. He is tripping.
That one took a long time. I thought we moved on. My bad.
You should have took a nap with me, babe. You should have.
Yep.
About this sandwich I had though.
Ready to move on to our actual topic?
Yeah.
We have someone in the studio today.
Hey, not yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You do?
I don't know. I guess it's a surprise.
Not yet.
So, do you want me to introduce this topic?
Yes.
Okay. So tonight we're discussing what's happening.
The heat is on over here.
Oh, I wish the heat was on over here.
And it's like right behind me. And
by the time you turn this on, we're gonna be done. All right. So anyway, so tonight we're discussing good intimacy does not guarantee good sex. Ladies and gentlemen, do you agree? I asked you a question. Do you agree?
Does good intimacy guarantee good sex? No.
No, it does not.
What about our guys?
So, why?
How do the guys feel? Wait.
It don't matter. Go ahead, Tara.
I like y'all to answer that. I mean, since we brought it up.
I mean, no, it doesn't, because intimacy can begin long before the act of sex.
True.
Right.
True.
Right.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so you can, date and court, and all day, all night, make them feel real special,
and have the
and then at
chemistry.
the end of the night, it's wah.
You get somebody all ready for the ride, and then
Right.
it doesn't become. Mike said that's subjective answer to answer.
That's too subjective to answer.
I can't read today if y'all ain't noticed. No, it doesn't guarantee it. No.
I don't know. I don't think it guarantees it.
So why, in y'all's opinion, before I read the answer that I have here, why does good sex fade?
Well, you know what? Good sex can fade because of a lack of intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't. It's a reason. It's plenty of reasons good sex can fade. It could be a lack of intimacy. It could be, like just physical tiredness, depending on what's going on in your life, how many kids you got.
Yeah.
Your job,
redundancy
situation, huh?
The redundancy,
right? Redundancy, all that.
Oh, we're having chicken again. Oh, chicken again. Oh,
yeah.
So sex tends to decrease in long-term relationships because it starts in hyperdrive. Well, not all of them, but most of them.
Like
I'm thinking most of them it starts in hyperdrive.
And those things wear off. So couples settle into a more regular ebb and flow of desire, which is usually lower than their hyperdrive during the initial stage of connection. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, yeah, you could definitely see that because before, in the beginning, you're doing it all the time, and it's above average. Let's just put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But then, as life goes on, more responsibility, you age a little bit. You maybe have kids.
You age a lot.
Maybe go to school.
You need
things happen. Right. Things happen to change that frequency and put you more into the normal range.
Right. Okay.
But I think also too is like when you first meet somebody, y'all not living together. So you're not with each other like day in and day out.
Right. So the opportunity isn't always there.
Right. So you technically
when you come together,
but when you come together, that's usually what happens because you don't see each other. Yeah. But then when you get married and you see each other every day,
you're like, God, are you still here? No, I never say it
like not like in a bad. What I'm saying is
every day.
Like I go to sleep, you're here. I wake up, you're here. I go in the kitchen,
I get out
you're
the shower, you're here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying it like that. But what I'm saying is, you have separate lives when you first start out.
Yeah.
And then when you get, you move in and you merge lives, it's not, you know what I mean? It's not always we getting together for the get down. Because usually when y'all together, we get together when we all for work. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Right. Or it's usually like things are kind of planned. We're going to go out. We're going to have this date. We're going to do this. But then when y'all married, it's like everything just mushes together.
Before Tyra and I lived together, we literally had what? Like you worked during the week. I worked on the weekends. So we literally had like 4 hours out of the day that we might be able to see each other.
Yeah.
3 days out of the week, like something crazy like that.
Right.
Like it was crazy.
Wow. Okay.
I was working Friday through Monday, and she was, of course, working Monday through Friday.
Right.
So it was like, it was crazy. I mean, we still have my schedule's a little bit different, but it's still.
Okay.
Well, it's different now.
Like if we weren't working from home, we probably would not see each other that much because of our work schedules.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's true. I mean, no, not really for us.
Yeah, no, we work the same work schedule
for now. Yeah,
we've been in the same cycle
forever
and ever.
Okay, so moving right along. Why is good intimacy not guarantee good sex? Okay, so in the beginning, you have the butterflies, right? When you first meet somebody and it's like the honeymoon stage. The mutual attraction, good communication sometimes, and then personalities that match. So You have it all going for you, and yet when you're in bed with this person, sometimes it's not quite right. Either the sex is really bad or it's okay enough that you can get through it, but it's definitely not the earth-shattering kind that you long for. So you find yourself wondering more than ever why the sex isn't great despite the obvious sizzling chemistry you share with your partner. And so here are a couple of reasons, possible reasons. Your expectations are unrealistic. So when I read this, I was like, is that kind of like comparing one lover to a different lover, like to your new lover? You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, but see what happens is, and this is one of what I believe, this is my personal beliefs, one of the beliefs of why they tell you to be celibate before marriage, or or try to keep yourself as much as you can, because then you don't have, when you come together, there is no comparison because you've never experienced anything else but each other. So if y'all both never experienced anybody else, you don't know that it's bad, and she don't know that it's bad. Y'all just figure out what y'all like together.
Okay.
But now he done used to be a porn star. You used to be with this person and that person and that person, and he may not be hung like Don Juan. You know what I'm saying? But then you go into your marriage expecting him to slay you like longest with the longest, and that's not gonna happen.
Longest with the longest. I'm getting that.
Yes, I'm just saying. I think I call it sexpectations.
Yeah.
When you out here and you experience and you have developed a level of expectation during sex that maybe your partner may not have had. Or she might just be even freakier than you.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, wait a minute.
Where'd you get that from? Right.
Let's read this.
Is that intimidating for men? Like, have you ever been with a woman who like had like a little bit more experience, and is that intimidating for a man?
Yeah, I hear that.
Justin, Goose?
I wouldn't give a damn. She got this. I'd be like, oh, word? You gonna do what?
What?
I might try to see what that might be like.
So okay, anything she like?
She said she going. I don't never gonna done it then.
Let's read Tanya's comment.
Wow, what did Tanya have to say?
Quality and quantity of the act of sex changes. The intimacy in the relationship may not. It should not. The intimacy should not change,
right?
Because that's what kind of keeps that gel. You know what I mean? You should be flirting. And we was just somebody put up a meme about how often your partner smacks your butt, and I was like, yeah, I probably got a print on my cheek forever. You know what I mean? Just all the time,
girl. Yes,
but that's a part of that flirtation.
You see this big banana hand. Yeah, Goose be like, whack him. I'm like, are you trying to break my back?
Touch my teeth?
I never miss a day.
No, exactly.
I never miss a day. All right. Okay. So moving on. Sex means different things to you and your partner. While you and your partner seemingly have the same interests, sex can still mean entirely different things for the two of you. For example, sex might be a basic necessity for you, but for the man, it might mean connecting on a deeper level. So further to this, there's bound to be discrepancies over the kind of sex you both enjoy, the things you both want during sexual encounters, and the impetus for climax. But isn't that the goal? Like, the goal is to reach that climactic moment. Like, I don't care how you get me there, you get me there.
No, but some people do care. Like, I don't know if I need something in every orifice to get me there. You know what I mean? Like,
but
that's supposed to be discussed.
Say you don't know until you've gotten there using that technique.
True, but what I'm saying is these are things that should be discussed.
Right. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Definitely discussed.
Definitely. You say you want to put what where?
Wait now.
Well, I don't know. I ain't never tried that. All right, let me see.
You said the ear does what now?
My nostril.
Like, yes, these are all holes. Let's see what we can stick in them. All right. So he's just bad at sex. Well, I mean, I guess this could go either way because some women like lay there like a dead fish.
They do. Ladies, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. So sometimes it helps just to accept the truth. It could be that your partner is a newbie, has anxiety, or is simply in this to seek out his own pleasures. Whatever the reason, if you try talking to him about what you like, even demonstrated, but there seems to be no change in his behavior, it's time to examine your relationship with him. That kind of sucks. Like you would break up with somebody just because. I don't agree with that.
I think you can always
Nah.
teach somebody how to please you in that area. I mean,
You
unless they
totally
just
can.
like totally just you're like, you know what? I don't even want to teach you. Bye. You know, like
Yeah, that's
but
pretty.
then you shouldn't be marrying that person.
Especially if you have everything else. If everything else is lining up, you could teach
maybe
them.
give them like 2 or 3 chances, right?
But see, it depends. Like, what if she?
Everybody has a bad night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then when you have 4, 5, 6,
That's what I was gonna say. How long you gonna
bad
train them?
nights do we need to
Right, that's what I'm saying.
chalk up?
If you have a whole bunch of consecutive bad nights, if you want to slump, as they say in the sports world, then yeah, maybe you got to make some changes.
Yeah, I mean, I could see maybe it's a medical concern. We'll check for that 1st, you know, because I mean, you don't want to miss out on a good person just based off of that. You know what I mean? He could be a very good man, you know, but maybe he, you know, talk about it first. I wouldn't just be out the door with it.
You see what Tanya said?
No, what she said?
Better be you would.
She said you still got to bring that hammer though.
Yep. So, all right. So going on a little bit past this is leading us into why is the forbidden so erotic?
That is a good question.
I'd like to hear from the guys on this one first.
I do not know the answer, but I do know
you
that
can take an educated guess.
it's true. I know
No,
that it's
so
true.
it's a very simple answer.
What's the answer?
It's because it's like you're part of an exclusive club. It's the exclusivity of having performed an action or something like that. That it's like the bragging rights, the braggadocious. That's all it is.
That makes no sense to me.
Why doesn't it?
I don't understand what you mean by the braggadocious. You're part of an exclusive club. It's like, well, I was bit by a shark. I'm part of an exclusive group. I don't understand what you mean by that.
So things that are forbidden or deemed to be forbidden acts. People who partake in those acts, like I said, are part of this, like
part of an exclusive club.
Exactly. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. So it's just like, and in this article lays it out perfectly. It's like when you tell a kid, "Don't do this.
Don't push
Don't
the red
touch
button."
that." They want to do it and they want to touch it because you told them not to. Right?
They want to experience what the whole hubbub is about.
Right. And this article says, and it's true. I mean, we know it's the story, but in one of the first stories in the Bible, Adam and Eve are in paradise. Throughout human evolution, the forbidden has always been attractive. Prohibition generates different reactions, but very often, instead of serving to deter us, a ban on anything generates an attraction to that which we are forbidden. So,
True that.
yeah,
that's true.
True that.
Yeah. So,
true, but they also said curiosity killed the cat. So
yeah, well, cats have 9 lives, so
you know they talked about Pandora's box. You know, the cat may have lived, but they might have opened Pandora's box.
Right. When love is not forbidden, there's a higher chance that it will work. The person's available and they can commit to you, right? So forbidden love gives you a rush. It requires secrets being kept. It can feel exciting and like you have something all to yourself, but if it's forbidden, you have to keep secrets from getting out. There's likely to be consequences for one or both parties. So
I mean, but how come people know that but still take the risk? Especially like if it's just like so egregious, like if it get out, it's the end of your marriage, it's the end of your family, like everything's going to be ruined, but you still go back. Like, is it really worth it? And most people who have had that experience, they hindsight 2020, it wasn't never really worth it.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I think there's also with what you're saying, I think there's also the aspect of, can I get away with it this time? Like anybody that doesn't like if you like we're talking about criminals, right?
Right.
Every criminal thinks they're good enough to get away with it.
Yeah, but greed is usually what gets you caught.
It gets you caught. What those are the things that get you caught. But I guess if you're a habitual cheater, you're going to think that you can get away with it.
Well, I think once you get away with it once, you know what I mean.
You're going to think you can get.
You're going to think you can get away with it again. You know, and then
not only that, the more you do it, the more comfortable you are.
Exactly.
The lazier you get, and the more mistakes you're likely to make.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, all right. Oh, excuse me. So it's saying complacency and resignation is the enemy of progress in a relationship. Recognition that intimacy can deepen and become more satisfying is an essential ingredient to solving your sex dilemma, if you have one. You can absolutely change your ways of interacting, connecting, and experiencing intimacy. So what are some of those ways? Let me see.
I'm just a love machine.
Some really?
So some of the things that they suggest are be nicer to one another outside of the bedroom.
I vote for that one.
I vote for that. You vote for that?
I'm always nice to you.
Okay.
Like if you want to say
it said nicer. Didn't it say nicer?
It did.
All right.
Nice.
I didn't see, so that implies more nice.
You're right. You're right. Okay. If your relationship is suffering from lack of overall enjoyment in one another's company, clothed or otherwise, boost the pleasure principle in your interactions by applying the golden rule to your partner. You all know what the golden rule is.
No. What's the golden
rule? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
That one. Oh.
I thought you said the part. Okay.
Yeah.
Not the R. Kelly golden rule.
No, not Goose said not the R. Kelly golden rule. Not the golden rule.
We're not going to go into that, but
y'all know what that is.
Yeah. Show appreciation to your partner. Say something nice. The more beloved your partner feels by you in the kitchen, the dining room, the living room, the greater the intimacy and trust in the bedroom.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what? That's great.
Like booty in every room of the house.
Wow. You know, you could do other things besides smack butts. But
yeah, he knows.
Why would you? Right. No, but what was I getting ready to say? Dang it, I done lost my train of thought.
Oh no, did you?
Who needs the ginkgo?
Whatever.
Right. Who needs it now, Tyra? Who needs to
I got it. It came back quickly. See?
Okay.
All right. Just saying thank you sometimes. Like you wouldn't believe like how many times, you know, like when your partner does something nice, say thank you. You know, and thank you goes a long way. It makes people feel appreciated. Mm-hmm. And in turn, you know, it may want to jump up on you. Like,
and I think also
you should say thank you all the time.
Some people don't.
And I think also for like men, like hardworking dudes who like will do anything to take care of their families and make sure that the household's taken care of, the kids are taken care of, the wife's taken care of, just making sure that everything is great.
Uh-huh.
Like genuinely saying, I appreciate you, it goes a long way.
It goes a very long way.
I think men love to hear that. And especially if it's genuine. You know what I mean? So,
like, babe, thank you so much for folding this laundry. I appreciate that. What the heck knows I do?
Week before last, I had to leave the house. So y'all know I was like, oh Lord Jesus, I'm coming home with COVID. So I can't, like, everything went wrong on this day. And I was going for so many hours. I was annoyed, right? So I came home. Goose had cooked dinner. He had did laundry. Laundry was put away. The kitchen was clean. I was like, I couldn't love you more right now if I tried. Like, yo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I was calling him periodically during the day. He was like, babe, it's okay, babe. It's cool. Like talking me down off the ledge 3, 4, 5 times that day. I was like, yo, I definitely picked the right one.
Yep.
Like, legitimate.
And doing my regular job.
Yeah, and he was working. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Goes to Goose. Goose, you need to have a class. Teach these men how to do it. Mm-hmm. Justin does the same thing. He has to talk me off the ledge a lot.
Oh, job.
He calls me 0 to 100. I don't believe that.
I talked off the ledge today. It was funny though.
Why? What happened?
So I just get a quick story. So I'm on the phone with Tyra, and the youngin wanted to take a bath, an actual bath, right? So she was calling me. It was like, she wanted me to help her with something, and I said, oh, Kristen needs my help. She was like, what you need your help with? I said, something with the bathtub. And Tyra just goes, what's wrong with the bathtub? What happened? I was like, she just needs me to help her stop it up. That's all.
But I'm like, wait, she know how to work everything in that bathroom. What's broke? What done overflowed? What is going? Like, my mind went completely to the other end of the universe. I'm like, what am I going to have to clean up? It's going to be a hole in the ceiling when I get home.
My job was to be like, bring it back.
Oh, where you going?
Yeah, bring it back.
Bring it back.
Go down. When I get hype, that means it's time for you to get hype.
I gotta go find it. Tell her to make sure she clean that.
But it's hard for her to know when it's time to get hyped because you never get hyped.
Never.
Exactly. So if you see me hype, then you better know it's time.
Exactly.
So I should have been hyped a long time ago. It's time to work. You got hype.
Y'all be wasting your hype.
Wasting it, babe.
No, we not wasting it. We always have hype ready in our hype bag. Always.
But y'all be unnecessarily hype.
Nah.
I can't help it.
It's always necessary.
Y'all be too hype.
Shut up.
But I called myself the She-Hulk now.
She definitely did. So that was all I had, Justin. That's all I got.
Okay, cool. Well, we did have somebody that wanted to chime in on one of the letters, but they had a computer issue and they had to go. I don't know. They might be coming back, but if they're not back by the time we roll, we can catch you next time. But
now it's time for our end portion of the show, which is our final twist. If you guys have a final twist, if it's funny, deep, crazy, put it in the chat. We'll try to read some of your final twists before we close the show out. So I'm going to go ahead first with my final twist. I already actually posted my final twist on my Facebook page, but I just want to tell everybody that, in this time, and Goose has said something earlier about self-care, but I really dug into that, like self-care, and not just like going to get my nails done, going to the spa, getting my hair done. That was superficial self-care. I'm talking about like internal self-care. And so, to piggyback off of that, I want to say to be recklessly kind, compassionate, and forgiving to yourself. Forgive yourself for things you've done wrong, especially, if you already, smoothed it out with the other person. Be kind to yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and like what you see. If you made a mistake, be kind to yourself about it. We've all made mistakes. Don't beat yourself up in your own mind with your own thoughts, especially after you've already asked for forgiveness from God. Once he's forgiven you, it's no reason for you to hold on to it. So be recklessly kind, compassionate, and forgiving to yourself.
Dang, that was good.
Wow. That was excellent.
That's why I'm
You should have went last.
That was excellent.
Why you
I know,
first?
because now mine's just like, good.
Right?
I'm thinking about mine. I'm like,
exactly.
I've had practice doing this kind of stuff, y'all.
That was really good, Tyra. I appreciate that. Thank you.
So who's next?
I can go next. You ready? Since we were talking about intimacy, I just want to say that real intimacy is a sacred experience. It never exposes its secret trust and belonging to the voyeuristic eye of a neon culture. Real intimacy is of the soul, and the soul is reserved.
I like it. I'm gonna act like I understand it.
I'm gonna say, text me that. We'll talk about. Text it to me.
We don't have to break that down.
You know what all those words mean.
I don't know about you. You want to break it down for me a little later, but that was good.
All right. Okay.
All right, I'll go. I got it. Listen.
Oh, damn. Okay.
You gotta go last. It's all right, boo. You can do it.
I was trying to sneak in there real quick.
Last of the Mohicans.
All right. It has been said there are no men out here. Well, I want to say my 600-pound life is proving y'all wrong. All them chicks got dudes.
They all do.
Them chicks got dudes.
All do, and they all be little dudes. Yo. They
Faithful dudes.
faithful, wiping their butts, cooking their 7,000 calorie meals. Just
so
you ain't never lied.
If I get 600,
get your weight up.
This is not no, y'all. We are not making fun. This is a disclaimer.
Here's a
Ain't
question.
nobody making fun.
We are not making fun.
We didn't do it. It's a show. It come on TV. Anybody can watch it.
Y'all, I got it for y'all because y'all watch it. I only watch it when she has it on and forces me to watch
And
it.
he hates it.
The women on that show always got a boyfriend. They always have. Do the men always have a girlfriend?
No, but a lot of them do. Some of them be married. Some of them like meet people online and then they wind up.
But I think it's more
with them.
It's more women
it's
attached.
Definitely more women that got.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then there's something. Listen, never mind.
I think sometimes something be wrong with them dudes. Not because they with a big woman, because the way the woman treats them.
Right. Exactly.
Do everything.
Oh yeah. I mean, no. I've definitely seen a few episodes where I was like, he's definitely
on the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Diminished.
Yeah.
I mean, but everybody deserves love, no matter your size.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Oh, we're not saying that. Absolutely.
No.
Rock out, rock out.
No. I'm just saying there's options out there. That's all.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. So Justin, go ahead.
Grace.
Well, mine, it ain't really, you can take it how you want to take it. And it's an obvious thing. No matter how old you are, you have never been as old as you're about to be. That's all I got.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's so true.
That's all I got.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the 10-7 show once again. Let me get some of this stuff out of here so I'm not scrambling, looking at the screen all crazy. We want to thank y'all for joining us again for the 10-7 show with Tyra Goose, and myself. We will catch y'all next week. Guess what? Ain't no football next week. At least no football that y'all gonna want to watch. Trust me on that one. Join us. Come around your phone, your computer, your tablet, your TV, however you watch us. Come join us for the 10-7 show next week. We're gonna have some fun. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit the bell, as Tyra likes to say. Sure you hit the bell with the parentheses, and share the channel with everybody. All right, definitely important. Right. If you're watching on Facebook and stuff right now, go hit the like button. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button. Wherever you're watching, Twitter, whatever you're watching, hit the like button. All right. So for Tyra Goose, and myself, we're getting out of here. Once again, thank you for watching us, and we will talk to y'all next week.
Have a good week.
Be blessed, people.